Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Cassie Davis' exceptional way of life, unwinding the strings that wind around together her distinguished lifetime, fortunate manners, and incalculable accomplishments that have molded her so her excursion from the charm and fabulousness of her total assets to the cautiously arranged spaces of her chateau. We set out on an excursion past the silver GRE, piecing together a mosaic of a not just stirred things up in media outlets, yet has additionally cut her way to unmistakable quality such that deserve both admiration and interest. American entertainer Cassie Davis has taken huge steps in media outlets. As of mid-2024, she has collected a total of $6 million through her celebrated lifetime. Her Broadway process started in the late 1980s, and from that point forward, she has graced both TV and film screens with her wonderful ability. Cassie Davis is generally recognized for her coordinated efforts with productive producer Tyler Perry. Their association has yielded essential exhibitions in different creations, with Davis becoming inseparable from Perry's famous characters and stories. Davis has shown up in numerous Tyler Perry projects, including the acclaimed Media's Family Get-Together and the hit TV series Tyler Perry's Place of Agony in the Media's Family Gathering. Davis conveyed a dazzling depiction that reverberated with crowds, further hardening her status as a flexible and achieved entertainer. Her commitments to the progress of Tyler Perry's tasks highlight her capacity to reinvigorate complex characters and enthrall viewers with her credibility and profundity. Besides, Davis' job in Tyler Perry's Place of Agony epitomizes her getting through allure and capacity to interface with crowds across various stages. Her exhibitions in the series have earned boundless praise, adding to its famous prevalence and lifespan on TV screens. Cassandra Davis Patton was brought into the world on July 31, 1964, in Holly Springs, Mississippi, has cut a surprising way in media outlets. Davis sought after her schooling at Spelman School in Atlanta, where she studied music. Regardless of her enthusiasm for music, Davis experienced a mishap when she passed on school without graduating because of limitations on performing strict music during her senior presentation. Anyway, her unflinching confidence and assurance drove her back to Spelman in 2008, where she finished her certificate and graduated that November. Davis credits a lot of her expert accomplishments to her passionate Christian confidence, which has been a directing power all through her excursion. Her acting vocation took off in 1988 with a supporting job in Spike Lee's parody School Days. From that point, she wandered into TV, showing up on well-known shows like Residing Singlewed with Kids Keenan and Kel and the PJs. These early jobs laid the groundwork for her prospering vocation in media outlets. Davis' advancement accompanied her cooperation with eminent producer Tyler Perry. She turned into a staple in Perry's creations, highlighting conspicuously in movies, for example, The Media's Family Gathering, Meta Goes to Prison, Daddy's Daughters, Media's Large Blissful Family Boo, Media's Halloween, and Media's Family Burial Service. Through these jobs, Davis displayed her flexibility as an entertainer, procuring a case for her capacity to convey profundity and genuineness to her characters. Past her amazing filmography, Davis' process represents versatility and constancy, despite her revisitation of Spelman School to finish her certificate, which highlights her obligation to individual and expert development, mirroring an immovable assurance to defeat hindrances and satisfy her goals. Cassandra Davis Patton made a permanent imprint on TV crowds with her notorious job as Ella Payne on the TBS sitcom Tyler Perry's Place of Agony from 2007 to 2012. Davis' Ella resounded profoundly, with viewers acquiring her two esteemed NAACP pictures for exceptional lead entertainer in a satire series. Her presentation enamored crowds, making her a #1 in the realm of TV satire. Cassie Davis nimbly depicts the personality of Ella Payne as the spouse of Curtis Torment. Ella encapsulates the embodiment of a given Christian, bringing a feeling of quiet and motivation to the tumultuous Aggravation family. As a devoted housewife, she fills in as the family's ethical compass and frequently gets herself the objective of Curtis' energetic jokes, yet she never neglects to convey the important illustrations. Ella's perseverance through generosity and altruism some of the time makes Curtis make the most of her, yet equity wins when he should confront the outcomes of his activities in spite of these minutes. Ella stays versatile, arising as the pace that keeps the Aggravation family intact with warm feelings, She flawlessly carried out the jobs of a decent cook, a caring wife, and a mindful mother. Her obligation to her confidence is clear as she fills in as the family's strict voice offers close to home and otherworldly help to all, particularly during troublesome times. Testing point. For example, Janine's Get Back LA momentarily investigates the universe of retail in Season 5 and afterward finds her specialty at the neighborhood health center, showing a readiness to adjust on the grounds that your family Season 6 brings another section for LA as she drives. School, featuring the difficulties of adjusting individual yearnings and family obligations anyway. In Season 7, viewers saw Ella's victorious school graduation, featuring the person's assurance and flexibility. One piercing point of interest is the uncovering of Ella's center name. Naomi adds an individual touch to her personality all through the series. Ella generally endeavors to keep up with concordance inside her family regardless of the difficulties they face, no matter how enormous or small. In the Season 8 episode named Tear, Rest, and Torment, Ella's unfaltering confidence in her child Calvin becomes the dominant focal point when she hears that he was taken at CJ and Janine's home. She shows total confidence in Calvin, showing the profundity of family security. Ella's affection for her family is discernible, and she depends on her better half, Curtis, to keep her safe and close by in 2018. Davis repeated her job in the Place of Torment spin-off named The Torments, which circulated on the Winfrey organization. The side project permits fans to dig further into the existences of the Dearest Pay family, further exhibiting Davis' ability and adaptability as an entertainer. As a sign of approval for the Place of Torment establishments persevering through ubiquity, a restoration series was requested in 2020 on Put Everything on the Line as a gathering for fans who have been enthusiastically anticipating the arrival of their one characters, including their cherished matron. Ella Payne, depicted by Cassandra Davis Patton, the declaration of the restoration ignited crowd energy, reaffirming the immortal allure of the darling sitcom through her job as Ella Payne and her proceeded with inclusion in the Place of Agony universe. Davis has set her status as a TV symbol. Her capacity to carry warmth, humor, and validness to her characters has charmed her to crowds overall, solidifying her inheritance as quite possibly one of the most gifted and cherished entertainers on the planet. Most darling in the business? Lovely people. This is presumably the part we anticipate the most darling in Mississippi, U.S. Cassie Davis, the pleased proprietor of a staggering house built in 1990, welcomes you into a universe of lavish living, settled inside the bounds of 4,091 square feet. This choice home flaunts 4 washrooms and 3 rooms. The compositional wonder offers amazing water views, giving a captivating background to the nights where the sun nimbly sets over the terrace and pool, making way for brilliant social events. The chateau's entryway patio opens up to an all-encompassing perspective on the 15th opening of the Sunkissed Nation Club fairway, adding an additional bit of polish to the property. Once you step inside, you'll find carefully created spaces that consistently mix individual plans with contemporary updates, bringing about a modern and inviting. Each room is decorated with premium finishes and furnished with first-class machines, displaying the insightful consideration given to everything about diversion devotees. The chateau includes an extra space dedicated to a game room and media room, offering plenty of choices for relaxation and delight. The property guarantees an unmatched way of life, adjusting a feeling of disconnection and warmth with proximity to a bunch of comforts. Whether it's shopping, drifting, golf, diversion cafes, gambling clubs, or seashores, everything is simple inside. Arrive at this uncommon jewel gives an aura of normal excellence as well as addresses refined living at its best. Thanks for watching this video.